What is up, YouTube? This is Horrible Green Screen 1, and today I'm going to be talking to you about some of my favorite video games that I like to play. First up, now give and take, I'm not doing this in any type of order, but my first pick of the day is, you can't really read it, but it's Super Mario Bros. For Game Boy Color. Now I love this game. When I was, I think, 7 or 8 years old, my brother finally convinced my parents to give me a old Game Boy Color because I wouldn't shut up about about video games or whatever. So yeah, I mean, he was kind of a jerk move in my opinion. But this is like one of the first games that I bought, and well, I actually didn't buy it, but that was given with it, and so much nostalgia. I think I beat this game in like a couple weeks, but that's only because I didn't know about all the shortcuts. And once I did, oh my gosh, nostalgia, because I can always remember just taking the shortcuts and trying to cheat on this game, and oh gosh, love it. Second game that I'm going to be telling you about is Need for Speed Most Wanted on the Xbox. Yeah, not 360. So there. Now this game, my brother, he got himself an Xbox when he was in college, and he was like, you know what, Eric, I need to sell my Xbox. So, but the next time I come over here, I'm going to give you Need for Speed Most Wanted. He never actually did come over, but he mailed it to me with a couple other games, and I absolutely loved it. This game, alright, is, I mean, it's so amazing. Now remember, when I actually play the games, I feel a little bit more different. I feel stressed out and I want to yell at the game, but you know what? Nostalgia's sake, because it's a third person. Actually, you can choose any type of person, really. And it is so much fun to play this game. I mean, you're basically this really good, you're this really good driver, and the person you're racing screws you over, and basically you have to start out at the bottom and work your way up the blacklist, which is the 15 members of the best street racers. And they do anything from like doing circuit races on the streets, and just about anything else. But my favorite thing about this is that you can't really destroy your car. And I'm not even joking. I smashed my car into like a barrier at 200 miles an hour. It just left a dent. That was the magic about this game. Oh my word. But anyways, very fun game. If you have not played it, super fun. Now the third game I'm going to talk about, I actually don't own, because I don't have any of those other games. But that is Super Smash Bros. For the GameCube. Now when I was, give or take, I was a little kid. I was about 7 years old. My parents, they needed to find a way for me to actually go to the dentist's office and get a cavity. And when you're 7 years old, they're trying to give you a cavity, man, it's impossible, especially with me. I have a million stories about me going to the dentist, but besides the point. So she's like, you know what, I'll get some people from church, they have a GameCube, I'll let you borrow the GameCube and the games and whatnot for a couple days if you go in to get your filling. And so I did, and the first game that I played was, you guessed it, Super Smash Bros. And there's something magic about this game. Now I played a bit of the campaign, and it's not my favorite campaign. I never completed it. But oh my word, the multiplayer. That was the essence of this game, okay? Because you and your friends would team up, There was no, like screen peeking or anything, because, it was just like one ginormous screen. And by the way, if you not play this game, find some of your friends who still have it and play a couple rounds with them. But it was so much fun because, you could play any of like the Nintendo characters, You had Link, Mario, Dr. Mario, Luigi, who else was in it? But just about any character, Kirby, yeah, that is the little ball's name. But you could just about play any character in that game. And that was one of the magic things. They killed each other, made sure, they knocked you off, like a cliff. That was the whole point of the multiplayer, and it was so much fun. And it's one of those games that is hard, it's so hard for it to get old. And I will love it until the day I die. Now, another game that I do not own, but still personally love, is Super Mario Kart for the Nintendo 64. Now, I specifically say the Nintendo 64 because the games after that are basically just knockoffs, in my opinion. I don't know if there's really much of a difference besides, you can use like the Wii remote, so it supposedly makes you feel like you're driving, although it's just making a real big pain in the ass, truthfully. But, sorry for the language, I don't, but whatever. But yes, it was one of those games for me, because I played it when I think I was in 4th or 5th grade, yeah. And we had this ginormous family reunion. We ran like a 5,000 square foot house, and everyone in my family came. And my brother, he brought his Nintendo 64, and there was GoldenEye. And truthfully, the only reason why that's not in my favorite game level, in the game package, is because the multiplayer is amazing, but the campaign, I couldn't do the campaign. And then also, I was never really used to the Nintendo 64 controls. But Mario Kart from the Nintendo 64, oh, nostalgia. Now, my final game, because truthfully, when I said this isn't in particular order, that was kind of a bunch of bullcrap, because I did save the best for last, at least in my opinion, and that's Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh yes. And you gamers out there who are nerds like me, who love Star Wars, know what I'm saying. This is the game that probably made you want to be a gamer. Well, at least one of the games. What is magic about this game is it's Star Wars Battlefront. There's no other way to describe this game. It's Star Wars Battlefront. The campaign of this game, it's taken so many hours away from my life. Oh, I think this may be like my 3rd or 4th time going through the campaign, and this time I'm playing it on Elite, which I have not been able to beat the final freaking level yet on Elite. I spent like a whole week trying to beat that freaking level. But the thing is, with me, after 4 or 5 tries on the level, I usually just rage quit and say, screw it. But it's so, yes, amazing. And then the multiplayer, people. It's the multiplayer. You got like all the famous freaking, maps of Star Wars: Mos Eisley, Jabba's Palace, Camino, Geonosis, Yavin 4, and like that ship that was in Star Wars, not episode 1, Star Wars New Hope, yes, that ship's in it, and you can play on it, and they just have some of the best maps ever, and oh my word, I love this game to pieces. I love it. But anyways, that is my review of some of the best games in my opinion, that I still love. Although, give or take, I have not played some of these games in a while. They may have changed recently, but you know what? It does not matter to me, because memory is the key. Red versus blue reference for those people on the internet. Now, that is the end of my show, but I'm pretty sure tomorrow I'll be making a video about the first episode of Star Wars. No, not. And tomorrow I'm pretty sure I'll be making a video for Marvel's The Avengers themed TV show. What was it? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yes, I'm going to be following Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And by the way, if you have not seen the leaked footage of the teaser for The Avengers 2, go to Chris Stuckman's channel. I'm putting in the description below. And I mean, even though it's just a teaser, it is freaking awesome. Just for the fact, it makes me, even forget that, it's just, they're putting, the voices from previous movies into, the trailer and just animation. It looks mother freaking amazing. But anyways, I am following them, and I will give you my review of the first episode tomorrow. Until then, please put a comment down below. Tell me what else you would like me to review, or if you would, what are subjects? I'm open, people. I'm only at school, so I'll make a couple videos here and there, maybe per week. I don't know. Just give me a comment. Come on, I need something to do. Get my mind off the crappiness of high school. So, with that, please tell your friends and family, please. And as always, watch good movies, play good video games. And Byron, this is your shout out. See you later.